is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today, in honor of DeMar DeRozan being so damn good lately, we're going to be rebuilding the Chicago Bulls until we win an NBA championship today. First and foremost, guys, I do want to wish everyone here on the main channel a happy new year. Haven't really been able to say it. And here's to 2022, hopefully being as good as 2021. Thank you guys for your support throughout 2021. Hopefully 2022 is even better. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and of course, subscribe if you have not already. Now, like I said, we are going to be rebuilding the Chicago Bulls until we win an NBA championship, but it's a little bit of an emotional day for me, as you guys probably don't even know why. I guess I should just come out and tell you. Baby Crush is actually 1 year old today, guys. It's just insane how much time flies. You know, last year, whatever. I just wanted to go ahead and quickly point that out. But today, we're going to go ahead and, like I said, rebuild this team until we win an NBA championship. So let's go ahead and, for this first season, obviously, like usual, we don't do anything. We just kind of sit here, relax, and see how the team performs, and then we go from there. So Patrick Williams right now isn't even part of the starting five. They have Ersan Ilyasova starting instead. If I move Patrick Williams to small forward, would he move up in overall? He does not. So I would prefer to have Patrick Williams starting over Ersan Ilyasova, to be honest. So we're going to go ahead and flip that out, and boom, just like that, we'll have that going for us. So we're going to go ahead and so this first year, we don't do much in the first season, as you guys know. We've only done like 2 videos of this, the Magic and the Spurs. Both were pretty fun. They're fantasy style rebuilds, and we're going to just kind of see this first season. I mean, Chicago could technically win it all this very first season, but I doubt it. The last time I did a Bulls rebuild, I couldn't win one at all, so this could be tougher than you think. Today's video is brought to you by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is a player props website that allows you bet overs or unders on players, and all you're doing is going up against numbers. Let me show you how it works. So during the Christmas holidays season, while I was taking a little bit of a break, I decided, to play some Prize Picks like I usually do, and I had some pretty good success. Thursday, December 23rd, bet the over on Deebo Samuel's 40.5 receiving yards, absolutely crushed that number. It was so low. And Ryan Tannehill squeezed by with over 3 completions for 19 pass completions. Got myself a huge win there. And then on Christmas Day, the Knicks and the Hawks, I decided to obviously take Prize Picks promo that they were doing, having Julius Randle listed at 0.5 points. And then John Collins barely squeezed by with 20 over 19.5. But hey, that's still a win. Almost still counts. And then also on Christmas Day, LeBron James also was listed as a promo, only over half a point, and of course he crushed it with 39. And I went over on Kyler Murray's rushing yards because I thought it was super low, and he decided to obviously get 69. If you would like to join in on this fun, the link's in the description. Use promo code Crushables when you sign up. You know, the disrespect to the Chicago Bulls on 2K is a little infuriating. The 8th seed, I think, is a little like, what are we doing, 2K? Why are we so down on the Chicago Bulls? I mean, it's a little disappointing, but here's your All-NBA teams: All-NBA third team, All-Defensive first team, All-Defensive second team, All-Rookie first team, and All-Rookie second team. All right, so obviously we may not even be in the playoffs. I mean, we're in the play-in. If there was no play-in, obviously we'd be the 8th seed, which is cool and all, but it's a little disappointing based off, obviously, what we're seeing from Chicago in real life being the 1st seed right now. So let's just go ahead and see if we can beat the Toronto Raptors to go to the playoffs. No, we have another chance, though. And no, we didn't even get in the playoffs, man. That's so disrespectful, man. I am very disappointed in 2K right now. But that's fine because we can get crazy in the offseason and put this team over the top. So the Brooklyn Nets go on to win the championship over the Lakers in 5. And we actually, I believe this draft, we actually have our lottery pick. I think in the next draft, the Magic have it. Yeah, so we are only protected the 14th pick. So 14th pick could get us something, though. I would imagine we're going to get number 14. And yeah, we got the 14th pick in the draft, so we're not going to like go crazy and jump up to the top 4. That would have been funny, but we're not doing that. So we also had the 26th pick from the Portland Trailblazers because of the whole Larry Nance trade. And then Billy Donovan, we have a lot of, positions we could fill out. Perimeter D coach, we can go ahead and grab someone here, and we'll have that going for us. Will Hardy, shot doctor, we'll grab Mr. Gilbert. So sign all these guys, and then we need a big man coach and a post defensive coach, and we'll be good. So we'll have those two, I guess one of them, and then I guess we got to try to offer it again, and we get a big man coach. Okay, so staff is completely filled out. Now on to draft night. So what do we want to do here? Do we want to go ahead and just come out the gate and make a crazy trade? DeMar DeRozan is probably going to go down in overall, but it would make me feel really bad if I traded him away, so I'm not going to do that just yet. If he starts to decline, I will probably have to trade him away just because we're trying to win a championship. And when players are declining, it really doesn't help your case. Vucevic, Caruso. All right, so I think I know what I want to do. I want to go ahead and look at team intel real quick and kind of see if there's anyone that would be like really good to bring in just to kind of put the team over the top. Let's see if I can find that, and then I'll get back to you. Mavericks have Luka Doncic as untouchable. I imagine this would be impossible to get Luka, especially with like little to no draft picks for us. I only have 2 draft picks to throw in here, so probably not going to be able to happen. I'm going to give it my best shot, but Lonzo Ball, what else we got? We got, I don't know, Tony Bradley, Kobe White, I guess has some trade value to him. I mean, they're probably not going to accept this. Patrick Williams. So all this for Luka. Obviously, they're not going to accept that. Can I throw Vucevic in here as well? No, they don't have enough money for that. Okay. Well, we could actually do it like that. So who was the one? Caruso, Lonzo, I guess Lonzo Ball. What about instead of Vucevic to DeMar DeRozan? He is 3.5 star value. Okay. Not going to work, though, it doesn't look like, so that's pretty unfortunate. Getting, Luka Doncic would be kind of insane, but it's going to be pretty tough, obviously. Unless if we trade for a top pick in the draft, which we technically could do if we wanted to give it, our best shot at getting Luka. If we try to grab, like, number 1 or something from... you know what? I'm going to try to grab Luka. That is what I'm determined to do. I want to pair Luka and Zach LaVine. If I can do that, I will feel good about myself. It's going to be tough, but I'm going to give it a shot. The Oklahoma City Thunder honestly quickly accepted my trade. That didn't really take much at all. So we traded a 2024, our 14th pick for the 4th pick in the draft. So now, if I go back to the Dallas Mavericks and have number 4 on my hands, that would probably help our case, I would imagine. I'll even throw DeMar DeRozan's 4-star trade value in here. I hate to do this to DeMar, but man, if I can grab Luka somehow, I am doing it. He is untouchable, which I hardly ever see. This 26th pick is not going to move the needle. I could throw Lonzo Ball in here as well. The trade exception is not going to work. Okay, and then I'll throw Kobe White in here, 2.5 star value. Patrick Williams, they can't accept that. That would be $6 more million than they can allow. Okay, instead of how about instead of Lonzo Ball, throw Patrick Williams or Kobe White, Patrick Williams in here. So all this for Luka. They still don't accept. I'll offer my first round pick in 2025 and this pick, and they still don't accept. Damn. Okay, I feel like we're getting close to getting them to accept this. Okay, Lonzo Ball in here, $6 million. Do they have anybody? Oh, they have Dwight Powell, I believe, unless they traded him. No, they have Reggie Bullock, who doesn't mean nothing to them. So no. And then one last attempt, 26, and no, we cannot get freaking Luka Doncic, bro. It was worth a shot, but all this for Luka is not happening. I definitely would have obviously like mortgaged the franchise, but man, trading for Luka would have been insane. I want to try one more time. I'm gonna give it one more attempt. I feel like if we had another pick in here that was like 3-star value, they would accept this. But I don't know, man. They're not accepting it for now. I guess instead of going for Luka Doncic, I'm gonna try to go for Karl-Anthony Towns here to be my brand new center. So obviously it'd be kind of a huge upgrade. So Vucevic, a 26 pick, 2025, and Kobe White, and they don't accept it just yet. Okay. I have 2 seconds I could throw in here to entice the offer a little bit. They don't agree. Okay. All right. What else could we throw in here? We could throw in Patrick Williams technically, but I don't know if I really want to do that. I guess maybe we could remove our 26 pick and throw in number 4 in here instead and just see if they accept that. Then 26. They still don't agree. Second, and they agree. Just like that, we got Karl-Anthony Towns to be our brand new center. That's obviously a huge upgrade. So Luka Doncic would have been amazing to get, but unfortunately it just was not going to happen. So we got Karl-Anthony Towns though, so I feel pretty good about that. Obviously some players out of the draft would have been great too, but with barely any draft capital, it is what it is. We had to settle. No Luka for us. That would have been awesome, but it was just too impossible. So free agency, let's take a look at what we got. Zach LaVine, obviously a huge free agent that we want back. Hold on, I want to actually offer him a no trade clause because I don't want to risk losing Zach LaVine. If we did lose him, that would be like the worst case scenario. So, all right, Zach LaVine is welcomed back to Chicago. So Zach LaVine, welcome back. And then other than that, we have Lonzo, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Patrick Williams, and then Karl-Anthony Towns. So the starting 5 looks good other than maybe Patrick Williams. I'm not sure how sold I am on him being the starting power forward. You have Batum, you have Whiteside, Dwayne Dedmon. I mean, we have some guys we need to sign. We need a bench pretty badly. So I see Josh Richardson looking standing out to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab Mr. Josh Richardson, and then Rajon Rondo was a beast for me in the Cavs video in a way. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab Rondo, and then who else we want? We need a starting power forward more than anything. So I guess with Karl-Anthony Towns coming to the team, maybe we can make Patrick Williams a little bit more expendable. Or we could just start him at power forward as well and just kind of hope for the best, which probably wouldn't hurt either. So we threw these two in there just to kind of Maxey and Taylor Horn-Tucker. I mean, that would make us really good, but that wouldn't give us a starting power forward, to be honest. Obi Toppin, Joshua Primo, Naz Reid, Nasir Little, and Larry Nance. Okay. I love the idea of getting Taylor Horn-Tucker and Tyrese Maxey here. We get a nice backup point guard, get Taylor Horn-Tucker. I think I got to do this trade. I'm going to do this trade. Tyrese Maxey and Taylor Horn-Tucker. Well, especially Tyrese Maxey. He develops like crazy. And then Josh Richardson, of course. We have Taylor Horn-Tucker now. No power forward, though, as it sits. So we're going to have to make a move for a power forward. But we can sign Derrick Jones Jr. to a contract, it looks like. So I'm going to sign Mr. Derrick Jones Jr. and then probably trade him for a power forward. So I threw Derrick Jones Jr. and probably this young guard. And then let's see if we can get like a power forward out of the deal. Dwight Powell, Larry Nance, and then we can get a high first-round draft pick, which I guess that is Detroit's unprotected, but they're probably gonna be pretty good next year. They usually are, so I'm not gonna do that. Larry Nance seems like a solid deal right now because obviously we need a power forward, so I'll grab Larry Nance at least for now. So Lonzo Ball, Maxey, Zach LaVine, Richardson, DeMar DeRozan, Taylor Horn-Tucker, Troy, or Larry Nance, and then Karl-Anthony Towns. So we don't really have a backup big man. The one thing I do want to kind of just experiment with is if I did technically trade DeMar DeRozan, I can get Jaylen Brown and Grant Williams, Paul George, Jaren Jackson, Gobert. Okay, there's actually a lot of good offers on the table right now. Sabonis, Valanciunas, and Brandon Ingram. We have to trade Lonzo, of course. Fred VanVleet, OG Anunoby. That seems like a... All right, so there's actually Chris Paul and DeAndre, but we would trade Towns. Never mind. Shane, Pokusevski, Vucevic, Draymond, and Dinwiddie. Okay. By far, my favorite was the Jaylen Brown idea, but at the same time, I mean, this would give us a backup power forward. It would make us a lot younger. I hate to do it to DeMar, but I think he's going to go down in overall like crazy. And I don't know, man. I'm a little nervous about his value like tanking. Do I do this? No, I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. Let's go to player progression, and let's see how much it goes down in overall. Hopefully, it's not too much. Do I regret my decision? He went down 2 overall. Okay, you know what? It's fine. I'm willing to die by the sword with DeMar DeRozan. I'm going to do it. I don't want to be too disrespectful. I feel like DeMar DeRozan's the reason I even came to do the Chicago Bulls today. So trading him away would have felt pretty disrespectful. So I'm going to roll with him for now and hope that was the best decision I could have made. So power ranking is going to land as number 19. Here is your starting 5. We have Lonzo, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Larry Nance, Karl-Anthony Towns, Maxey, Horton-Tucker, and Josh Richardson, and then Troy Brown Jr. I'm just going to simply run an 8-man rotation, and then proficiency-wise, we're sitting at a 4-star balanced, so I'm content with a balanced system. And one thing I do want to look at is Karl-Anthony Towns' shot tendency, because it's usually pretty bad. I'm going to move it up to a 90. Actually, I wouldn't even mind Towns was taking the most shots. So let's go ahead and submit the rest of the season. Season number 2. Hopefully, Karl-Anthony Towns was a great addition. I wanted Luka, but it's okay. We got Mr. Karl-Anthony Towns instead. The season number 2 comes to an end, and we finish up as the 4th seed in the East. MVP goes to Embiid. Jabari is your Rookie of the Year. Isaiah Stewart's your 6th man. Giannis Defensive Player. Amanda Quickly Most Improved. And Nate McMillan is your Coach of the Year. So here's your All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, and All-NBA third team. All right, so we did make the playoffs this time as the 4th seed in the East, so that's better than obviously not making it at all. So 26 from Karl-Anthony Towns, 25 from Zach LaVine, and then 21 from DeMar DeRozan, 14 from Maxey, 13 from Lonzo, and then 10 from THT, and then 6 from Larry Nance, 5 from Josh Richardson. Okay, here we go. We are playing the Toronto Raptors in the first round. So we got Clay, OG, Scotty Barnes, Dwayne Dedman, Gary Trent, Steve Mikhailuk, Precious Chua, Malachi Flynn, Delano Banton, and Utah Watanabe. Okay, let's see if we can beat them. Somebody current round against Chicago or Toronto in the first round, and we are going to go on to beat them in 6 games. That was pretty huge. So Fred VanVleet. And then we also had Karl-Anthony Towns 31 and 10, Zach LaVine 30, and then 26 from DeMar DeRozan. Okay, now we get to play the Atlanta Hawks. They are the 1st seed, while we are a little bit lower than them. So this could be tough uphill battle for us, but I'm going to give it a shot. Somebody current round, and we are going to lose in 6. So unfortunately, this was not enough to go ahead and go on to win it all. The Atlanta Hawks going to win the championship. All right, I think it's time, and I hate to do it, but I think I got to trade DeMar DeRozan just to try to get younger in a way. I think he'll just continue to go down overall, and it won't help us any. So I hate to do it to him, but I am going to be trading DeMar DeRozan away this offseason. So let's go ahead and see what we can do and find out for him. 1-year deal, Tobias Harris, Is Jaylen Brown going to pop up again? He's not popping up right now. De'Aaron Fox, Kevon Looney. So right now, obviously, at point guard, we have Lonzo Ball. We have James Harden popping up, of all people. Pat Connaughton, OG Anunoby, the 6th pick in the draft. Mikal Bridges, 5th pick, and Jared Vanderbilt. I should have taken the Jaylen Brown trade when I had the chance. Maybe it'll pop up after, you know, the options. Or no, actually, he's still under contract. So we'll wait. Maybe it'll pop up here soon. Okay, we do have a head coach dilemma. So I guess I'll just grab Michael Stauffer real quick, and he'll sign. Boom. All right, let's go to the draft. So on draft night, I don't believe we have a draft pick at all. I've kind of traded a lot of them. So yeah, the Magic own it this year as well. So Lonzo and Richardson. What could I get for Lonzo Ball? Just curious. I might have to trade Lonzo Ball for a power forward, to be honest with you. I might have to. We'll see though. Let's go straight to rookie or player options. So player options, we're gonna have Tyrese Maxey accepted and Taylor Horton-Tucker declining. Qualifying offers: Devin Dotson, Troy Brown Jr. I want Taylor Horton-Tucker back, of course. So let's try to re-sign him, give him back to the team. He's like one of our only good bench pieces, or one of the good bench pieces we have. So okay, we get him back. We'll have money to sign Larry Nance back, so we'll go ahead and do that. He might either be a trade chip or a guy we probably end up starting, or whatever it may be. So, or he'll come off the bench, I guess. He probably is going to start this year. So what I want to do is Zach LaVine and Karl-Anthony Towns are absolutely safe. DeMar DeRozan, I'm going to throw him in there one more time. Ben Simmons pops up, and that almost just seems like the best deal possible. But let's take a look a little bit more. Jaren Jackson is interesting as well. We trade DeMar DeRozan for Jaren Jackson. That would be fun. Have Jaren Jackson at the power forward. That would actually solve a lot of things for us. So it's either between Ben Simmons or Jaren Jackson. And I get Ben Simmons quite a bit more than I do get Jaren Jackson. And plus, we're not trading anyone else. It's just a straight up swap. So let's go ahead and get Jaren Jackson Jr. today. So we'll have Jaren Jackson be the brand new starting power forward next to Karl-Anthony Towns. Now, we don't really have a starting small forward. But we could just roll with Taylor Horton-Tucker as a starting small forward. Or we could do is trade Lonzo Ball away and go for a starting small forward in that position, which Ben Simmons pops up. So maybe we could have the best of both worlds. Have Ben Simmons start as small forward. Maybe if we wanted to do that. He is the best offer, and I think we got to do it. We do have to offer Taylor Horton-Tucker up, though. I'm going to try to do it without doing that. Can I throw Josh Richardson in here? No, we don't have enough money. Okay. Ooh. Oh, wait. We could throw Larry Nance in here instead. Larry Nance, they want 2025 Jaden Springer. That's fine. As long as I don't have to trade away Taylor Horton-Tucker, I feel decent about that. So now we have Ben Simmons going to be playing small forward for us. So Ben Simmons going to play small forward for us. So now we have Maxey, LaVine, Richardson, Taylor Horton-Tucker, Ben Simmons, Jaren Jackson, and Karl-Anthony Towns. So, you know, it's a little thin as far as the bench. We probably need like a decent bench piece here. So let's go ahead and throw maybe Jaden Springer and a couple firsts or something out here. So we get Nashawn Highland as a backup shooting guard. Maybe not do that pick swap. What about just this straight up? Keon Ellis and Nashawn Highland. I mean, it'd be a better starting or backup shooting guard, I guess. And then Cameron Thomas. I'm gonna do the Cameron Thomas trade. All right. So what else could I do? Campazzo, Georges Niang. I think I could sign Georges Niang to maybe be our backup power forward. So I have Josh Richardson, Cameron Thomas. Okay. That actually might make Josh Richardson more expendable as well. So I'm just kind of figuring out the building pieces here. So Josh Richardson, we could get a backup point guard, a backup center, Kevon Looney, Gary Payton, Isaiah Stewart actually is going to be the deal we do. So Isaiah Stewart will be our backup center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have a full 8-man rotation if you want to roll with that. We could also get Georges Niang. I guess I'll sign to like a minimum deal. And probably get Troy Brown Jr. back as well. So just like that, I feel pretty good about the offseason we just had. We brought in Ben Simmons and Jaren Jackson. Defensively, I feel like we got a hell of a lot better. 88 overall across the board. It sucks I had to trade DeMar DeRozan away, but I knew he was going to go down overall. Cameron Thomas up to a 79. So our bench is looking pretty good. What we could do as well is we could upgrade the bench even further. So what we have? So we need a backup point guard or a backup power forward if we really wanted another bench piece. So I'm going to try this real quick. Georges Niang, Troy Brown Jr., and then Dotson. Actually, not Dotson. Let's throw a first in here instead. Throw a first in here, and let's even get like a backup point guard, backup power forward. That would probably make a lot of sense. So Kim Birch, TJ McConnell, Precious Chua, and Dwayne Dedman, and a first-round pick, Garrison Matthews, Grayson Allen. So not really seeing anything that stands out to me. Terrence Mann would be obviously pretty cool as well. So let's just do the Terrence Mann thing instead, I guess. Or we could do this and get like a backup young point guard who probably will go up in overall. Let's see what pick he was. Round 2. Wow, round 2 pick. Okay. Let's just do the Terrence Mann trade and feel safe about it. Okay. All right. Now we have that going for us. I feel like the bench obviously is a lot better. The starting 5 looks amazing defensively. It's there. So I feel pretty good about what we have. So let's go ahead and go into this next season. And I honestly think we should have a shot at winning a championship this year. So power ranking is going to land us at number 5. So very good in the power rankings. We don't want to run an 11-man rotation though, because I knew that was popping. Maxey, Levine, Ben Simmons, Jaren Jackson, Towns, Isaiah Stewart, Taylor Horton-Tucker, Cameron Thomas, and Terrence Mann. Proficiency-wise, we are a 3.5 pace in space. We can be a 4-star 7 seconds or a 4-star balance. So I'm going to move this to a 7-second system, and we're going to hope for the best in season number 3. MVP, Victor wins Rookie of the Year. Ivy's your 6-man, AD's defense player. Kobe White's most proven on the Wizards, good for him. And then JB Bickerstaff's your Coach of the Year. So it looks like the Cavaliers were better than us. So can't be too surprised about that. Cleveland ends up always being pretty good. Here's the offensive team. Alonzo still making it over there. Here's the offensive second team. All right, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and be playing the Miami Heat in the first round. If we take a look at the player stats, 21 from Towns, 21, 15, 13, 13, 12, and 10. I do want to go ahead and make this an 8-man rotation just to be on the safer side. Play my 8 best players. No offense to Terrence Mann, but hopefully that leads to good things. We are playing the Miami Heat. Scuda, Tyler Herro, Julius Randle. Okay. I feel like we should be able to beat this team. Kyle Lowry, Trey Mann. All right. Somebody current or player, I guess not playoffs. Somebody current round against Miami. And we are going to lose in 6. Okay. First round exit. Wow. That's disappointing. Okay. Well, we got the Timberwolves going on to beat the Cavaliers despite Karl Towns not being in there anymore. Well, here we go. We are here for another offseason. What do we do to make this team even better is the question you ask. I'm not sure. I thought we had a championship home run team right there, but did not pan out at all. So guard guru. Let's grab Brad Reese real quick and then call that good. Let's go to the draft. So on draft night, we don't have a draft pick, but one thing we can do is we can make some trades, obviously. So I mean, Taylor Horton-Tucker is like the one guy that stands out to me that I could trade away to try to get like a better bench piece, I guess. Christian Wood, Mike Conley, Mitchell Robinson, Derek White, Miles Turner, 28 years old. What else could we do? Colin Sexton and a Schroeder. I mean, Colin Sexton actually seems like a pretty good idea. He's pretty damn good. So we'll go ahead and grab Colin Sexton, I guess, as our backup shooting guard. All right, player options now. Let's see what we got as far as player options. Cameron Thomas, Terrence Mann will accept, and then qualifying offers. Tyrese Maxey, Isaiah Stewart are both free agents. I definitely want a to bring back. So Towns is also a free agent. All right, so we're gonna definitely be spending some money. So Mr. Karl Towns, please come back to me. That would be great. All positions. If I can get to Karl Towns, boom. All right, so Maxey, Isaiah Stewart. I'm gonna offer Isaiah Stewart a deal right now. That way I don't have to pay him too much money. Karl Towns, of course, we're gonna offer him, and then we'll obviously match whatever Maxey gets. So we'll have that. And then boom. Okay. So Maxey, let's see. Still doesn't have an offer just yet. Okay. What else could we do in free agency? We have a little bit more money to spend. I'm assuming after the Maxey deal, we probably won't have too much. What do we need? I mean, at this point, we have Sexton as the backup shooting guard. If I move Thomas to small forward, does he go up at all and overall? He does. He go up to an 81. Not that he should be playing small forward, but just kind of playing the overall game right now. So Terrence Mann and maybe Isaiah Stewart, throwing him out there. What would pop up? Andrew Wiggins. Nothing crazy is popping up, so I'm not going to try to do that. So Terrence Mann, or what I could do is, I guess instead I could just trade Cameron Thomas or something. I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. I don't know. I'm going to try to bring in some more bench pieces, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to be trading Terrence Mann for Spencer Dinwiddie, I guess, from the Houston Rockets. So Dinwiddie is going to be my new backup point guard to, not to Colin Sexton, to Maxey once he is back. Simmons, Cameron Thomas, and Isaiah Stewart. So we'll still have a 9-man rotation. We need Maxey back, of course. So I'm just going to wait for him to get an offer, and we're going to match it. So Maxey, whenever you decide to sign your bag from whoever offers it to you, we'll sign you. So he has no offers yet. You know what? I'm just gonna sign him then. Maxey, just come back. Oh, I don't want to give him a 2-year deal though. Oh well. Hopefully it only takes us 2 years to get a championship. So Maxey, we'll have that, and then we are in one last day of free agency. I don't know, man. I think I just might roll forward with what we got. So one thing I do want to do is one last look is Dinwiddie. I think might go down overall, but we have like no I guess we have one first to trade. Robert Williams. Anything else that would pop up that would be kind of nice? Not really. So we're just gonna roll with Dinwiddie. Hopefully it doesn't go down overall too much. And play progression, we have Dinwiddie down to an 80. So nothing crazy. So all right, we're rolling forward with this team that we have. So at this point, we're literally just hoping for the best. We should be in the playoffs again, if nothing else, but hopefully this year we actually win it all. Here we are in, I think, season number 4 or 5, I believe, and we did end up as the first seed in the East. Zach LaVine, Towns, Sexton. I mean, everything looks good here. Stats look great. Now we get to, figure out if we're gonna, find a way to lose to the 8th seed. If we lose to the 8th seed, I might throw my controller out the monitor, not gonna lie. They do have a pretty good team. Bam Adebayo, Victor, Mitch Robinson, Theo, Jaden Bradley, Tyler Smith, Kimball Walker, Jamin Brakefield, Wancho, and then Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Okay. Here we go. Somebody current round against the Knicks. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie, and we are going to beat them in 5. Thank you. I was about to say, please don't lose the 8th seed. Now we get to play the Charlotte Hornets, who have themselves a pretty good team. LaMelo Ball is a 96 overall, so somebody current round against Charlotte, and we are going to beat them in 5, I think. Yes, we are. We're on to the Eastern Conference Finals. Now I get to play the Atlanta Hawks. Trae Young, Benedict, Reddish, Collins, Okongwu, Hunter, Gordon, and Xavier Tillman. Game 1, we're down 1-0. Game 2, we even it up. Game 3, we're down 2-1. All right, can we go up 3-2? We cannot. All right, we're simcasting. All right, here we go. Please, 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 please tie this up. Please tie this up and force a game 7. Please, 2K. I am begging you, man. All right, it is a very close game. 114 to 112. It looks like... Okay, we do force a game 7. We're not done just yet. Game 7. Simulating game. Can we please beat Atlanta here? 2K, I'm begging you to let me win this, man. Oh, my goodness. No, we're going to lose this damn thing, bro. 120 to 103. We got to run it again. We just can't. We got to keep going. Damn, bro. One game away from the NBA Finals, and they swept the Rockets. I feel like we would have beat them too, bro. So disappointing. All right, let's run it back. So I'm going to be making this trade with the Toronto Raptors this offseason to get Gary Trent and OG Anunoby to improve the bench even further. We had that power forward come out of the draft, so just like that, we kind of have this going for us. So we cannot get, unfortunately, we cannot get Isaiah Stewart out of the draft or out of free agency. We are hard capped right now, which I'm not surprised by. That is just kind of is what it is. We can get Cameron Thomas, though. So if he returns on his restricted free agency offer, we should be able to get him. And I really can't sign anyone else. So we're pretty much stuck with what we got. So hopefully Cameron Thomas comes back, and that'll be an 8-man rotation once again. So, yep, boom, just got him. So LaVine goes down overall. Everyone's still looking pretty good. I mean, it's unfortunate that if I just went crazy here for a second, I was just curious. All right, well... All right, we're running it back again. We just got to keep going. We're just going to trust the process and hope this time we actually win it. Again, atop the Eastern Conference, that doesn't really mean anything, though. So let's just see what happens. Somebody playing, and we get to play Cleveland. So Garland, Beal, Mobley, Allen, Jalen Duran. They have a pretty good team. Somebody current round, and we are going to beat them in 5. Thank you. Okay, now we get to play the Charlotte Hornets. So we are playing a really good team in Charlotte. Game 1, we're up 1-0. Game 2, 2-0. Okay. We go up 3-1. We cannot. Can we go up 3-2? We are down 3-2. If we lose, man, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I might just have to chalk it, bro. All right. Let's see if we can beat the Charlotte Hornets here. And let's see if we can get to the Eastern Conference Finals, please. Looking good. It's looking good. And we are going to force a game 7. All right. 113 to 93. And here we go again. In Charlotte or in Chicago now, so we should be able to take care of business and go to the Eastern Conference Finals. Hopefully, it's looking good thus far. It's a close game. I think we got. It's not. It's so close, bro. Please, 2K. I am begging you, man. The Chicago Bulls are cursed, bro. It is. I just. There's nothing more to it. There's nothing more to this. There's nothing more to this. The Chicago Bulls are literally cursed in this game. They're cursed. They're literally cursed. You didn't see nothing. I'm done. I'm done. We still got. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.